guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are building something fall inspired finally. I know I'm like a little bit behind. Fall started at the end of September and I've had requests to do I've had a lot of requests to do fall inspired builds since then. And yeah, I've just been a bit slow, but here we are. We're doing it today. So I built this little, almost tiny, I want to say. I don't think it's actually considered a tiny house, but it's a very, very small A-frame house. It has everything your Sims should need. So there's both an office area, of course, a living room area, kitchen, that's actually decently sized. There is also the dining area, a bedroom upstairs, and then a very, very small bathroom, but it does work. It's not the most decorated, but there's a shower and a sink and a toilet, so all your Sims should need. I do want to say before we get started with the landscaping as well that for some reason, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right about this, I was building this house during fall because I wanted the red and orangey kind of trees. I just love when the trees are not green basically. I think they're beautiful, gorgeous colors. But for some reason, a lot of the other plants don't actually look like they've hit fall yet, and I don't really know why, because I have MCCC, so I changed from late summer to early fall, and then I saw that the plants hadn't changed. They were still like super vibrant green, which is weird during fall, like they're not supposed to look like that. So I actually skipped ahead in the fall season at some point, just to see if that's what did it, but no, they didn't change at all. And then I skipped further ahead and nothing changed. And then I went back to summer and changed to fall again just to see if maybe they didn't really trigger the change or whatever happened there. But no, nothing changed. I tried to relog as well or close and open the game again, but that didn't work either. So I don't know what's going on with the plants. They're still kind of green, which is why I end up not using a lot of them. But just ignore that. Hopefully, if you download this build, they'll be the proper colors in your game, but in mine, they're not. So that's super strange, and I don't know what to do about it. I also have plans to build another fall house, a family home, in this upcoming week. I hope that I can finish it all in time, which I know sounds weird, but I'll get into that in just a little bit. But if the plants are not gonna end up being the right colors. Maybe it's something to do with this lot. I don't really know what's going on there, but if they end up turning green still, just please bear with me. Like, I can't control when the game is glitchy. It's not my fault. I still want to build fall-inspired homes because I just love the warm, cozy vibes and the brown colors. You guys know this, and also just red and orange and all those colors together. It's so cozy. And also yellow, of course. I did add a few pumpkins here and there in the exterior, not on the outside. So yeah, I feel like I definitely managed to hit those fall vibes. I'm just a little bit confused about what's going on with the landscaping plants. It's a bit weird. But I just wanted to warn you guys before we get to it so that you know and you're not suddenly confused why there are proper green plants, because we're building during fall. So I got ahead of it, but we're starting like that kind of landscaping in just a second. I put down a pond next to the house where I ended up using all the green plants. So you'll see what I mean in just a second. Also, it was like I pulled them out of the category I pulled them out of the catalog, and for a split second they looked correct, and then they changed back to the vibrant kind of green color. It was very weird, and I don't know what's going on there, but anyways. So I wanted to warn you guys as well. I like to do this when I'm pre-recording simply because that means that you guys know I'm a little bit more busy than usual, and the videos that are going up during next week will all be pre-recorded. They'll probably be a little bit shorter, which we're doing anyways these days because I can't sit here and talk for a long time because of my jaw situation. That's gotten better, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. But I just, I'm going to a funeral in Copenhagen because of a family member passing away, and therefore I just need to, I need to make shorter videos so that we have a little bit going up on the channel. So we'll be doing some shorter and more fun kind of videos. They'll probably be the family home if I can finish it on time, and also possibly like a smaller apartment or something. But just so you know, that's why the videos next week might be a little bit shorter, but we'll have some fun with it and it'll be great, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. But just in case because like I said, I like to warn you guys when videos are pre-recorded. And yeah, hopefully you will enjoy them anyways. And at some point we'll go back to the more normal length videos, I promise, and the bigger builds or medium-sized / larger builds at some point. I just need everything to fall into place again. And yes, anyways, I'm probably not going to be doing any Halloween builds though. I just want to warn you guys about that. I feel like Halloween for me this year when it comes to The Sims, it's not really vibing with me for some reason. I don't know if I can explain it. I'm not feeling up for it this year, so, but I'll do some more fall inspired houses if that's something you want to see, so let me know. Anyways, as you can see right here, this is when I was kind of like, what's happening with the plants? So I kept pulling out different sorts of plants to see, okay, this one is normal, like the grass is normal. I think some of the daisies are normal, and what else? There were other stuff like the flowers from Romantic Garden stuff pack. Those were normal too. But as you can see on, I don't even know what they're called. The bushes with the yellow flowers on them, hedge of flowers, I think one of them is called. They're not supposed to be that vibrant. They're supposed to be turning brownish actually, and the flowers are supposed to be a little bit less vibrant, so less yellow. I don't know what's going on with that. It's very strange. I'm pulling out more flowers than plants right here so you can see what's going on. It's like for a split second they look like they were supposed to, and then they just went back to the super vibrant green summery kind of glow whatever. It was very weird. So I actually went back and then, or did I do that already? I had to take some of the base flowers plants that I always use to frame up where I want to do the landscaping. I had to take those out because those were super green. So I usually use the low-lying flowers or whatever they're called, and the same version of that, but from Jungle Adventure, which I cannot pronounce the name of, by the way, so, but they have like, it's the same kind of, it just looks like a recolor. It's a little bit of a different green hue, and then it has different colored flowers on it, but it's the same kind of plant. It's just a tiny bit bigger as well. But I had to take those two out because they were just too green. So I changed them with grass pieces instead because the grass actually looked proper dead. Like they're supposed to look during fall. But as for the rest, like the rose bush looks way too green. I kept it though because I felt like the flowers tied really well together with the trees, because we have a very nice red tree right next to the house, and then also, or on both sides of the house, so both the right and the left side of the house, they're like these super nice red trees. I don't know, I love that color on trees. Then of course I decided to place some plant pots here at the entrance to the house because I felt like they just needed some kind of hobby items outside. Maybe they live like slightly off the grid or something. This house definitely would not work off the grid, by the way, because they both have proper appliances in there. I made sure they had a tea brewer so they can make hot coffee, no, I meant hot chocolate. I don't brain right now, just no. Anyways, and they also have a laptop and a TV, so, and also proper lights. So it's definitely not off the grid, but maybe they like to grow some vegetables themselves or something like that. So they have a few out there at the front of the house. And then I also placed some easels up on their balcony along with the little lounge area because I felt like it would be cute for them to sit out there, maybe with a cup of tea in the morning and read a book or something like that, get ready for the day. I don't know. I feel like one of them, or if this house is for two Sims, I feel like one of them might work from home, but the other one doesn't. But it could also just be for a singular Sim. You never know. I don't feel like one of them or the singular Sim that lives here is a painter though. I feel like they have those easels just as a hobby. So yeah, that's the vibe I get. I don't think that this is an artist's home. They don't have enough like pictures inside and stuff. It's a little messy and it's not, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't feel like this is for, I just don't feel like this is for an artist. But let me know what you think. You might disagree with me, and that's completely okay. If you have like a clear vision of the Sim that lives in this house, let me know in the comments section. Speaking of, we did not mention this at all. My brain just kind of went there because tomorrow it's Monday, and by the way, I'm getting my stitches removed tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. I just thought I would share that with you guys as well. Random. Anyways, but Monday means possible teaser for a trailer on Tuesday. That's the kind of timeline they've gone with over the past many packs. I don't even know how many. A lot of them. So I'm kind of hoping that tomorrow we'll see a teaser, but you never know. It might not be tomorrow. It might actually, it would be perfect tomorrow. Actually, no, I take that back. It would be perfect. Wait, what date is it in 3 weeks from tomorrow? It would be like the 2nd of November or something like that. So it could either be this Monday, or as in tomorrow, or the Monday after that we're getting a teaser for the next pack, because I think that the next pack is gonna be released at the start of November. I could be wrong about this though, but if they're following the typical timeline, it might be at the start or mid-November. So definitely keep an eye on Twitter, on The Sims Twitter account tomorrow, or if it's not tomorrow, then next Monday, because there might be something happening. I'm super excited. I know nothing, by the way. Please don't assume that I know anything just because I'm a game changer, because I really don't. I know nothing. They don't tell me anything, so I know absolutely nothing. Just want to point that out one more time. I just feel like we're getting close to that point where, and I feel like I've said this for the past like 3 weeks, but still, we're getting close to that point where they have to announce some kind of pack or a teaser or something like that. So yeah, but that's also like the reason that I've been saying this over and over for the past couple of weeks is because Lindsay actually wrote in a letter to us, that in a letter that was public on Twitter, that they were going to announce the next pack within the next couple of weeks. And that was in like September at some point, at the start of September. I'm like, those next couple of weeks have kind of gone by. Where's the teaser at? Like, we haven't seen it yet. What's going on? So yeah, it has to happen either this upcoming week or the next week. And if not, then definitely the week after. And I am not changing my mind. Something's wrong if it's not announced or teased or whatever within the next 3 weeks. Then something is really off and I will not understand. Anyways, we have started with the interior. Actually, we're done with the upstairs now. You probably barely saw the bathroom, but that's also because it's very, very tiny. So I said it would be tiny. It's super, super tiny. It's 2 tiles. It is fully functional. There's barely anything in there. There's no mirror. There's just a sink, a toilet, and also the open shower from Discover University. But I didn't want to put clutter in there because I didn't know if it would block like the sink or something, because the sink is already sized down once. It still works like that, but because it's sized down, I didn't want to risk putting clutter on top of it that would block the sim from actually being able to use it. So it's very bare in there. It's very minimal, but it works. I feel like my personal biggest issue with A-frame houses when it comes to building them is always trying to figure out where to put the bathroom because of the slanted roofs. It's just a little bit difficult to place walls anywhere, and I myself highly appreciate when there are walls to my bathroom, so I would like my Sims to have walls to their bathrooms, just so, or around their bathrooms, just so they have a little bit of privacy when, you know, they're out there doing their business. So yeah, that's always a little bit of an issue, but I found this tiny, tiny place upstairs where I could afford to give them 2 tiles. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna place the bathroom up here. It's gonna be super small, super minimalistic, but hey, it works. Also, if you're wondering how exactly I do this, I've actually, and you can follow me in the building process outside, I don't blame you. This is a speed build. Everything is kind of, you know, sped up a little bit. But if you're wondering and you want to learn how to do an A-frame, I actually have a tutorial on my channel. I feel like it's been used a lot by now. It's very simple. Once you just follow the tutorial, it's super easy to figure out exactly what to do with the different roof pieces and stuff. So I explain it all. I show you guys very thoroughly in that video how to make this exact kind of A-frame house. So if you really want to try to build one but you're not really sure how, you can just look that up on my channel. Just look up like A-frame tutorial Aveline and it should show up. Did I just completely butcher my pronunciation of my own YouTube name? I probably did, but you know, that's nothing new there. So over here in the corner we have the small office area. It's not really like a proper office area. They just have a desk and a laptop. You can always just carry the laptop around if you want, because you can place it in your Sims inventory, so that is super useful. And I was desperately trying, you probably saw just before, but I was desperately trying to place a bookcase next to it. However, the slanted roof did not allow that. So also I tried to do the same over in the other corner. I actually managed without one because I found one bookcase that fit, but I don't want to use the same bookcase twice. So it is what it is. Also, as you've probably noticed, we're not really sticking to one specific style throughout this house. I'm just kind of going with whatever comes in the right swatches and has the right vibe to it, which is mainly cozy, or the more fitting word, hyggeligt, as you would say in Danish, but you don't have a version of that in English, so I can't help you there. But just like very cozy and has the right chill vibe to it, the right atmosphere, and everything just looks soft and nice and makes you feel content. And stuff like the couch, which came with nifty knitting, I think it looks so cozy because of the pillows that I wouldn't mind just lying in it and then watching TV or something. Also, I know that the roof pieces that are glass are not super realistic, and that probably in real life they wouldn't work out that way. And also it would be really warm in this house as well, at least during summer because of the sun. But it's The Sims, so we're all good. But anyways, that's about all from me today. So if you guys like this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize I'm so tired of love songs. Life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of teardrops start to dry.